And guys, we had Hulk and Punisher. Hulk shows us that Bruce Banner wanted to integrate back into society. So he was a power innovator to live as a normal human and teach his classes. But when Jean Grey controlled his mind, she unleashed the wild Hulk that was sleeping inside him. When he transformed and said, "No Banner, no Jean, only Hulk," oh man, that was a super cool moment in the movie. He grows even bigger and stronger. That fight between Spider-Man and Hulk was easily the best fight in the whole movie. As for Punisher, he is a judge for a PG-13 compared to his previous special, but he is still the same tough character who doesn't hesitate. He almost killed Jean Grey until Spider-Man, tried to protect her to save her life. I prefer and I understand that decision, when this solo character and his own environment and all that, he can, be a perfect asshole, a super violent character. But, when they interact with other characters, it's important that, try to adjust the level of violence and try to adjust for all the indices. Actually, Tom Holland said that they are gonna include the big monster, this spider monster in a dream, in the animated series monster reference. But at the end, they thought something like, okay, this movie is for kids, avoid that topic and whatever, and we don't have that thing in the movie. And it's the same with Frank Castle. It's not only, shoot flower. It's an important character. And I was thinking actually something like, it's possible to see the death of Spider-Man in the MCU. It's perfectly possible. And I'm not saying right now at the Secret War, because we are going to have the Venom and the Black Suit in that movie. I mean, after 10 or 12 years, I mean, 5 years passed to get another Spider-Man movie. 5 years is insane, but it's possible, and we watched it in this movie. So prepare yourself because we possibly get the Spider-Man death in the MCU. I don't know when, but it's possible. A perfect angle that the MCU is for me possible. But well, guys, and overall, I felt the movie really started with the whole fight scene. Before that, the first 20 minutes or even 30 minutes, we didn't see the main threat clearly. But overall, I give the movie a 7 out of 10. And it's curious because all the crew of Spider-Man in the previous movie, I always thought that, that those annoying characters, I don't want to know about them. It's something like super stupid and NJ and the other guy. Come on, man, this is absolutely stupid. But here was the best part of the movie, was the best connection. With, the connection between Spider-Man and Ned, his best friend. The connection with NJ, that in that moment, she said something like, "I don't love you because I don't know who you are." That is something really deep. It's something really important to the character. In that aspect, I love the movie. And it's curious because those secondary characters for me was a waste of time. Right now, it's the best part of the movie. So, it's present one of the best versions. So, Spider-Man Brand New Day is the best version of the Spider-Man for me. A bold Hulk story and keep the MCU connects without taking the focus away from Peter Parker. And that is another point. For me, it's not a bad thing have these cameos because a lot of people is saying, I want a solo Spider-Man without any MCU character. Well, first of all, we never really are gonna have that because all the right with Sony and all that, the corporate right. So they miss put some those characters to get the Spider-Man in the MCU, and at the end, don't bother me. All that character for me is more cohesive. It feels that the whole MCU is connected, and that aspect is really great. I really enjoyed the movie. I really enjoyed the cameos, and never feel that Peter Parker is not important in the story, and maybe another character overshine nothing at all. And that is not the case of the movie. So, guys, I'm with it. Leave it in the comment. What is your opinion about this movie? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What is going on? For me, 7 out of 10. It's not the best movie of the Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2 is the best. And we had the best Spider-Man until now. Congratulations, Tom Holland. Subscribe and see you in the next episode. Bye bye.